Hello, fellow gamers. I am your host, Brent Justice, and I hope you're all enjoying your summertime. If you're having vacation time, I hope you're enjoying that. I am in the game right now, Star Trek Online, as you can see on Ryza, enjoying the summer event, and that's the closest I'm going to come to this summer for a vacation, most likely. I would love to be on the beach. But I don't think that's going to happen this summer. Maybe I'll get some time in August or September to travel a little for the first time in about a year and a half. So that would be nice. So we'll see. But the reason why I'm here is I just want to give you an update on my channel, Justice Gaming, as it has now been renamed, re-envisioned. And I want to let you know what to expect, what you have seen, and what is coming up on my channel as a whole. First of all, the very first thing I want to say is, if you are subscribed to my channel because you came here to watch Star Trek Online videos, that's not going away. That is not going away. Do not fear. I will continue to do Star Trek Online on this channel. That's going to be a staple of my channel. You will see Star Trek Online videos as new content in the game comes out. You will see ship reviews. I'm going to be getting back into ship reviews. Please do not unsubscribe because you see other games being added to the channel. I have seen in the past week, now that I have been posting these other videos, I've had a drop-off on subscribers, a big drop-off. Where I should be growing, I have lost like 30 subscribers. So please do not unsubscribe if you're here for Star Trek Online. That's not going away despite other things being added, okay? That said, I am going to be adding other games on this channel. I have always wanted to do that, and I have always meant to do that, and I should have done that already. But I'm what can I say? I haven't. And now I'm going to be doing that. I've kind of re-envisioned the site. I have renamed it. It is now Justice Gaming, which I probably should have just used that from the beginning. That's my last name, and it fits really well with that. And so that's what it's going to be called now. And it is going to be, I'm going to be doing general gaming. I'm going to play other games. I am going to add other gameplay and that on the channel. They are Let's Plays of other games. That's going to be a thing. I may also, and of course, he has to interrupt me. I will probably also be adding Star Trek games as well. So you may also see Star Trek games added, some previous Star Trek games that I've been wanting to play, like the Voyager Elite Force, I think it's called, or whatever. So there are other games like that as well, Star Trek related, that I'm going to add. But the point is, I'm going to be playing other games. You have seen the fruits of this starting on the channel, so I want to let you know what to expect. I have added Far Cry 5 playthrough, and I have added Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut playthrough. Those are two games I have added, and in the last week you have seen those videos published. The schedule on that is really quite simple. I'm going to be doing one video from that game every other day. So like a Monday would be Far Cry 5, and then the Tuesday would be Deus Ex, and then a Wednesday Far Cry 5, and then a Thursday Deus Ex, and then a Friday Far Cry 5, and then a Saturday Deus Ex. So they're going to leapfrog over each other every other day. They're going to be published. And what that will mean is 3 videos of each game every week. So a total of 6 videos a week, but 3 of those in one game, 3 of those in another game. And I have already pre-recorded a ton of video on this. I'm like 3 weeks ahead of myself at this time. What that means is I'll be consistently publishing them at the exact same time every day, and I will not miss a day. So they will be released at midnight Eastern US time. Midnight Eastern US time. Every video, every day, Monday through Saturday. And that will be what I'm going to do for July. In August, I may double it. I may go ahead and release Far Cry 5 and Deus Ex on the same day. So 2 videos on the day, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. So there'll be pretty much 10 videos a week instead of 6. But it'll be 5 of that game every week. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to get through Far Cry 5 before Far Cry 6 comes out. Far Cry 6 comes out in October of this year. So that is the reason I am playing Far Cry 5 right now. I want to play Far Cry 5 before Far Cry 6 comes out. It's just that simple. So I will be playing through Far Cry 5 and enjoying it. And that's what I'm going to do. One thing that will be a little different in my Far Cry 5 playthrough is that I am using maximum game settings and HD textures, the HD texture pack, so it has higher texture quality. This was not out when the game was first released in 2018. So if you had seen a previous playthrough of Far Cry 5 in 2018, or you've seen it on a console, you will not have seen the HD textures. But that is something that was released later, and that is something I have installed now. So in my playthrough on the PC, you're going to see the highest graphics settings, and you're going to see HD textures. And I am recording the game at an incredibly high bitrate, and I am uploading at an incredibly high bitrate so that you have good image quality in the game, and you can see that. So my playthrough should have like the best image quality for that game. So that's exciting for me because I enjoy that sort of thing. And the reason, again, I'm playing the game is because Far Cry 6 is coming out in October. I want to get finished with Far Cry 5 before I start Far Cry 6. And I want to start Far Cry 6 and do a playthrough of it as soon as it comes out. So if I'm not done with Far Cry 5 before the game is out, then I will do some like really long videos to finish the game. Instead of 30-minute videos, I will do like hours-long videos to get the game finished. But all my videos will be about 30 minutes long each. So when you go to sit down and watch a video, it's going to be about 30 minutes. I've also reduced the ads in them so that there's only going to be one ad midway through the video. Well, there's going to be an ad at the beginning, and then there's an ad at the end. That's the default. And then there will be just one ad in the middle. So my videos are not ridden with ads to interrupt your viewing. However, I would like you to not skip those ads. They do matter. So if you want to watch through that, that would definitely help. But they are not going to be riddled with ads all throughout. Just in the middle of the video, like the 14 to 15 minute area. And I am also doing Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut because I have never played the Director's Cut version of the game. I did play the original version of the game, but I've never played the Director's Cut version of the game. The Director's Cut version of the game includes the DLCs within the game. They're integrated in the game, so that's going to be an interesting experience. It's going to be a long playthrough, this one. Because it's a very long game and there's a lot to do, but it's a game that I thoroughly enjoy and it's just really fun, and I want to have it on my channel. I want to have it represented. I want to have people see it. I want to display it. I want everyone to know that this game exists and that the gameplay, or the storyline I should say, and the music in it is so awesome. I want everybody to experience it and I want to represent it. Therefore, I'm playing it. It's just as simple as that. That's the reason. I enjoy it. It's a game that I really love and I do really support. And I don't think we're going to see any more Deus Ex series games. I think Mankind Divided was probably the last one. And that's unfortunate because I think it's awesome. But I'm going to play Human Revolution, which I'm doing, and then I'm going to play Mankind Divided, the next game after this one. So those are going to be very long playthroughs, but I'm having fun with it. Next, I want to talk about my play style because I do play differently than a lot of people. I am not a tactically inclined first-person shooter kind of game. For example, I am not knowledgeable on weapons and weaponry That's just not my expertise in real life. I don't know that stuff. I've never learned that stuff. I don't own a weapon. I don't own a gun. I don't do that kind of stuff. So I don't know the different types of weapons in games. Like, you show me, I know the difference between a pistol and a rifle and a shotgun, but it's just that basic. It's just that basic. Like, I don't know the types. I don't know the bullets. I don't know the rounds. I don't know that stuff, and I don't care about that stuff. I don't play the games to challenge myself. I'm not looking for a puzzle here. I'm not looking for something that challenges me. I play games like I watch movies. I play them for entertainment. I play them for the storyline. I play them to loot things. I play them to look at the pretty graphics. And I play them for fun. That's it. Entertainment and fun. So therefore, I do not play games to challenge me. That means I do not play on the hardest level. I play on the easiest game mode, because that's all I'm looking for in a game. In fact, if I could, I would play on God mode in every single game to not take damage, just to enjoy the game, because that's how I enjoy the game. That's me personally. Everybody's different. Everybody plays for different reasons. That's my reason. I play games like I'm watching a movie. I'm playing for the experience and the storyline. That's what I'm based on. That's what I want out of my games. So I will play on the easiest mode, but this also means I'm not going to be knowledgeable in the weaponry, and this also means my play style when it comes to taking out enemies is going to be chaotic. I am not a stealth player. I am not a ghost player. I don't play in that way. I want to go in and just get the job done. That means I'm going to run and gun. I'm going to play it Rambo style. I'm going to jump into a settlement and just kill everybody so I can continue with the mission. That's how I'm going to play. It's going to be absolutely chaotic. I'm not going to care about taking out alarms and making sure that there's not alarms and that sort of thing. That's not how I play. I go in and I get the job done in my way, in a fun way, and continue the storyline. I read all the dialogue. I read all the data pads, the texts, the emails. Anything that's in a game like that, I read that stuff. I watch the cutscenes. I listen to the dialogue. I do the dialogue choices. And I'm interested in those branching storyline elements of a game. That's why I play. I'm just putting that out there. That's what you're going to get when you watch my games on this channel. It's going to be chaotic. It's just not going to be a clean playthrough. I'm just warning you right now. The next topic I want to talk about, I record all my videos at a very high bit rate, and I upload them at a very high bit rate so that you can see them at maximum image quality. I am interested in image quality. I review computer hardware for a living. I look at GPUs and video cards and how they run games and the image quality and the image quality features of a game and that experience that is delivered, that immersion of a game. That's what I'm interested in. So I record all my gameplay at maximum graphics settings and I upload at a very high bit rate so that you can also experience it that way. That means I turn on all the features in a game that I can, the absolute maximum settings. If it's got ray tracing, I want it on the highest setting. If it has, a higher shadow setting, a higher anything setting, lighting and shadows and textures and all the features that you can turn on in a game, ambient occlusion, everything. I crank it up to the maximum setting because I want that experience, right? I play all my games at 1440p on a native 1440p display. I also play at a high refresh rate, 240 hertz. I have the latest GeForce RTX video card installed. I've got a 3080. I'm going to play with ray tracing at the highest settings, and I will use DLSS when I need to raise performance. For example, in a game like Cyberpunk 2077, I would probably need DLSS to give me that smooth experience while recording with the highest ray tracing. So I'm going to do things like that in my games. I want to also tell you of a little trick you can do in YouTube. If you are running a lower resolution like 1080p or even on a mobile device, go ahead and set the YouTube player to the highest resolution possible. In this case, it's going to be 1440p and 60 FPS for my games. Go ahead and set it to that setting in YouTube, and it will display, it will download for you and show you a higher bit rate. So bit rate is determined by the resolution that the YouTube player runs at. So if you watch your videos at 720p in the YouTube player, it's going to display and show you a lower bit rate for that video you're watching. If you set it to 1080p, it's going to show you a higher bit rate. If you show it or select 1440p on there, it's actually, even if your display is not capable of displaying 1440p, it's still going to run the video at a higher bit rate, which means less artifacting and all that. So you're actually going to get a better video quality. So that's the key to getting higher video quality on YouTube, is to run it at the highest setting that you can on the player, the highest setting that the person who uploaded it has set it at. So for me, on all my videos, you're going to see 1440p 60. That means 1440p resolution, which is 2560 by 1440 at 60 FPS, but that's going to display the highest bit rate that YouTube will allow for that video. So even if you're on a mobile device like a phone or a tablet, or you're on a laptop, or you're on your desktop, go ahead and set that higher setting on the player, and you're going to get the best video quality you can, because I am going to be uploading at the highest bit rate I can so that you can see my games in that way. That's very important to me, and that's how they're all going to be. So that's what you can expect on my channel coming up. I will be doing more games, general games, starting with these two. I will be adding more in the future. I will continue to do Star Trek Online, not going away. I will do Starship reviews. I will do gameplay. I will do new things that they add all the time. I will also do Star Trek games, other Star Trek games. So please do not unsubscribe. There's a lot of good things. Again, it's all optional to watch anyway. If you don't like a certain video, you don't have to watch it. But I do recommend subscribing and hitting the bell notification so that you know when I publish those new things. And in that way, you will see what I got. You can either check it out or you can skip it and wait for the next one. But I would like you to subscribe so that you know that stuff is coming. I would like to actually have a larger subscriber base. It's important on YouTube. I want the algorithm to work for me. I want people to see my videos. I want them to be recommended. That means
for a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
That means subscribing, and that means liking the videos. I would appreciate that, and that's really all I'm going to say on that. So hopefully you will enjoy the ride, and if yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments what you think of all my stuff moving forward, and I look forward to your feedback. Well, I hope you all enjoy your summer. I really honestly do. This is the first summer we've had in a while where we can really, I think, enjoy it. And even if I'm not able to get out and enjoy and do it in that way, I hope you are. I hope you are. Boy, I would love to be on this beach right now, but I can't. I'm going to work for you. I'm recording gameplay. I'm working. I am going to do that. So I just want to say thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.